loves, it's Celine and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do some decluttering. And I'm kind of excited about this because I feel like we have so much storage in this house, and then sometimes I just have piles of things like in different rooms, and I'm like, how is this not placed like in a proper place? I also have this super embarrassing room. It's just like a spare bedroom in the house where a lot of our PR packages go. So often I get a lot of like different makeup or products, hair products, skincare products, clothes, just like a bunch of things, which I'm really grateful for. But a lot of the makeup I don't use as often because I get so much. So I pick out the things that I want, and then things that I have duplicates of or just I know I'm not going to use, like just gets kind of left behind. And so I decided that I'm going to get rid of everything in that room. I'm gonna have some friends come over and they're gonna come look through it and pick whatever they want, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of giveaways over on my Instagram to you guys, so you guys get to have free makeup. Let's do some decluttering. Let's get things out of the way so we can do some spring cleaning coming up in the next few videos. This room is so embarrassing. This is what we call our storage room. Just a little warning, it's really messy. So this is pretty much a room that we definitely have to declutter. So over here I have my lights. I need to find a better place for me to put them, but for right now this is just where they go. Over here on this side we just have a bunch of random stuff. Are you guys playing with each other? Yeah. Okay, continue, but please be quiet. Okay, so over here we had the air mattress blown up, and then we took everything that was on that bed and put it over there. That's why it looks really messy. So I am a Glade brand ambassador, and they send me their seasonal items, and so I store all of them in here, and it's quite a lot, which makes my heart happy because they smell amazing. But I don't know where else to put them because we have a box for like each season, and it's quite a few of them, so I need to find a good place for those. We have just some pictures that we want to put up over here, and then over there we have some curtain rods that need to be put down in the formal living room. We have some more PR packages, and then just a lot more makeup. We have this that was also in the formal living room, so I just need to find places for these, and then I'm gonna have some girlfriends come over and they're going to pick whatever they want and take home with them. And I'm so excited because today's video is in collaboration with Micah. You guys have seen her on my channel before, and I absolutely adore her. So if you guys didn't know, I actually followed her for several years on YouTube, and I followed along her story, and just seeing her grow, seeing her family grow has been so amazing. And it's really cool because she reached out to me, I want to say like about a year ago, and we started talking and we became friends, and it was so cool to me. I'm like, I really admire her and I look up to her. She's such a great mother. She's such a great like businesswoman. Like, I don't know how she does it all. She's like superwoman, and she literally does it all. Her videos are so informative. I love watching her channel. I feel like I always learn something new, and even though I don't have kids, I feel like I learn like recipes, like cleaning techniques, just like life in general. Like, she has so many good tips over on her channel. I trust her opinion so much, and that's why I love watching her. So if you guys want to subscribe to someone new and just, you know, like want someone that you can trust, totally check her out. I will have her channel down in the description box below, and don't forget to check her out after you guys watch this video because you will absolutely love her. She will also be filming a decluttering video, so make sure to check her out. You guys have seen this room being decluttered a couple of times now, and we've been pretty good about keeping up with it. It's just that right around the holidays is when all of the brands come out with like their holiday edition products, like things that are exclusive, and so therefore everybody's trying to get out their product for Christmas time. That is like the busiest time of year for every single company, and so that is why it accumulates so much towards the end of the year, but that's okay. I'm really excited to do a giveaway for you guys, and also just kind of go through everything, making sure I didn't miss any other things that I wanted to keep, because there are a lot of things that I want to keep, and I want to make sure that I keep like my favorite things, and if I have doubles of anything, I'll do a giveaway on them. So just going through all of that.
Funny how the story goes, little hope, but baby good dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer, oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border, oh, when we're floating up like helium. Sip me up like lemonade, we both know it's bittersweet. The sorrowness will bite your tongue, no one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna say.
On the left hand side, you guys will see like there's these carts that I have, and that is initially where I had all of the makeup and extra things stored, and I had them by different categories, but then once it got out of hand, I stopped putting them in there. And then sometimes I want to keep the boxes because the packaging is so cute. Like sometimes they do such a good job with their packaging, and I'm like, what else can I use this box for? Like what else can I do with it? Like can I store it differently, or can I do like a DIY project with it or something? And that is why I hold on to things for so long when it comes to like the packaging. But like around this time when I'm just so fed up with, you know, there's being like so many things in this room, that is when it's easier for me to get rid of them. I know that my sister but my sister struggles, that's a better word. My sister struggles with this when it comes to decluttering her home. I've helped her on different occasions, and sometimes it's so hard to get rid of like the box that something comes in, because you're like, oh my goodness, what if I want to sell this? Like it would be more valuable if the box came with it, or how am I going to find or pay for a box to ship it out if I need to? Like it already comes with its box, so I just want to keep it. And the best thing that I could say to that is, okay, if you really can't decide what to do with that box, I would say keep it for a while. And if you notice that you've had it for longer than 6 months or a year, like it's time to get rid of it, because you're not going to get rid of it anytime soon, unless it's like a big purchase that will retain its value and like you will actually get that money's worth back from it. I would suggest keeping the box, but other than that, get rid of it. Like believe me, it will make you feel so much better. And if need be, if you need to sell it, you don't need the original box. Like people are not going to like not purchase it because it didn't come with its original box. So yeah, with all that said, I'm getting rid of all these packages. Even though some of them are really pretty, and I'm like, you know what, I haven't used it, I haven't like reached for it, I'm just going to get rid of it. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but that's okay, because I wanted to make sure that I had everything ready so that some of my friends and family could come over and they can go through the products and get some of the things that they absolutely wanted or loved or had their eye on. And this makes me feel better because I feel like I'm not hoarding it and know that they're actually going to get used. So I did film a little bit of Jackie and Sandy coming over, and then they went through everything and they picked out whatever they wanted. There was no limit. I was like, just get whatever you want. Just make sure that you're actually going to use it. Otherwise, I could just put it in a giveaway. So I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. So Sandy and Jackie are here. They're going to help me get rid of as much makeup as possible. I made it sound like it's bad, but it's not something bad, because I just feel like I have so much. So they're going to go through it and pick out whatever they want. So they're walking away with their shopping spree. They helped me out so much. So this is all the stuff that we're still going to give away. And then there's more stuff in here that I need to sort out. But all those boxes that were around here are finally gone. Thank goodness it's clearing up some space. I did a lot of the decluttering last night, and today I'm just gonna kind of put things where they belong in places. So let me show you guys what the room looks like now. It might not look like I did much of a progress, but I put out all these other boxes that I could reuse and ship out. That way I was able to put the additional makeup in these giveaway boxes for you guys, and that helped out a lot. So that way I can put them in the corner and then I can focus on the rest of the room. Like I said, we had another mattress over on the other side, but it was an air mattress. Once we took that down, then I just went ahead and I put the covers that were on there on top of this bed. So I just went ahead and make sure to like fold them, put them away for right now to make sure that they have a home, and then also tackle this mess right over here. And I feel like this is an organized mess. All these things are kind of things that I want to keep, but I just didn't have a home for them. So I was like, you know what, if I cannot find a home for them, they gotta go. Like, if I know that I'm not going to use it, they've been sitting here for quite a while, they gotta go. And that's kind of the easier way for me to do things, is if it's been sitting here, I've had it for like 6 months to a year, then I'm not going to use it. Like, I really need to get rid of it. Either sell it or donate it. For me personally, it's just so much easier to donate it, because finding the time to find the value of something if I don't know, or trying to find the time to like post it online, like realistically I'm just gonna post what I know is going to sell or what has a lot of value to it. If I don't, I'd rather just donate it.
All my friends are saying that I waste my time, that I waste my time. I don't wanna tell you, I know if you care. Repeating my mind, rolling around, stuck in your bed. Burning temptation, I just cannot hide it. Late at night when I'm all alone, try not to think about it. Invade my thoughts with your honeycomb. Try not to think about it, but baby I do.
I am done with this room right now because I just literally spent 2 days doing this entire room. But now you can walk on the floor. I have some things that I want to put up, so that's just a bunch of like home decor that I need to put up. And then over here just like some curtains for the formal living room, which is going to go up soon. And then over here we're going to get rid of this bed, and we're going to give it away, which is great because it's a good bed, but we don't need it since we have another bed over in our guest bedroom. And then over here we just have like the Glade products. I am going to give this little guy away too, and then we have all of the giveaway boxes that I'm planning to give away to you guys. So far so good. We made a lot of progress, and now this room is decluttered finally. All right, so let's tackle this next closet right over here, and it is supposed to be like a linen closet, and it's supposed to hold all of like your bed sheets, towels, anything for these bedrooms. And it looks like a hot mess. There's some things in here that I haven't used in a while, so I'm definitely going to get rid of them. And let's just see what else we find. We're going to take everything out because this is just, I don't even know. Alright, so let's begin on top. We'll do keep on that side. stuff. The pile over there in the back is what I have to sort and go through that I'm keeping. And then over here in the middle, I just have stuff like from the beach that I usually take with me, but we don't even go to the beach that often. And when we do, it's just me and Ricardo. So I don't know why I have so many towels. And then over here are just things that I no longer want and that I'm just going to donate. I am going to be using these that I got from IKEA. I'm gonna go to IKEA this weekend, so hopefully they have more of these, but these are just going to help me stack up what I have. A couple of years ago, I started doing the Marie Kondo style of decluttering, where pretty much you divide things in different categories and then you take out everything from that one category and declutter it one at a time. So there are different categories like stationery, beauty products, shoes, clothes, like they're all different, and you take them out of every single room. So I feel like I've done the majority of my decluttering. So in other areas of the house, I feel like I don't need to declutter, but I like to do this at least once or twice a year, so that way it's not overwhelming like it was when I first started. If you guys look back at those videos, I had a whole series on it, and they're mind-blowing to see how much stuff I had. And so now it's just whatever's left over are like small closets that kind of just get sloppy. For example, I never decluttered this category when it comes to linens because I didn't have very many linens when I started doing the Marie Kondo style of decluttering. But now, because of the holidays, I've been purchasing a lot more like decorative pillows and blankets, and that's why now I've accumulated more to the point where I have to get rid of others. Are you guys ready to see the afterwards? It looks so much better. I was a little worried because I thought I was going to keep the majority of what was in here, but I'm glad that I got rid of a lot of things that I didn't need, and it just looks so much more organized. I know exactly where everything is at. This right here is what makes me the happiest, because usually whenever I'm changing out the sheets for our room, I get confused with the ones for our room and the ones for the guest room, because in the guest room we have a queen size bed and in our room we have a king size bed. So I take it all out and then I have to put it back in, and it's always so messy. And I like how I have them just like folded in here, and I separated everything depending on what it is. So over here we have duvet covers, over here we have king size sheets, and then we have queen size sheets over there, so I don't get confused. That way when I'm washing them, putting them away, I know exactly where they go, and it'll take me less time trying to change out the sheets. This would look so aesthetically pleasing if it wasn't for the holiday sheets that are up there, because everything is pretty much a neutral color or like a really pretty like teal blue, but then you have that eyesore. But that's okay, because when it comes to Christmas time and fall time, I'm going to want to use those. And then down here I put all of our beach stuff in here, so all the beach towels that we don't normally use on a daily basis. I don't know why they were just like scattered everywhere, but I actually narrowed it down to 4 towels for us to have, so that way if we go 2 days straight in a row to the beach, at least we have a spare towel for each one of us. So 4 towels is all it takes. I just chose my 4 most favorite towels along with the beach bag, which is great. And our vacuum cleaner now fits in there perfectly. So, oh my goodness, this makes me so happy. And if you go down the hallway, this is everything that I'm going to get rid of, that I'm going to donate. And it's just a bunch of extra stuff that I don't need. Sheets that didn't have a matching pillowcase or just like a matching sheet. Like, I just have some random stuff in there that I've had throughout the years, and I really just need to get rid of them. Some of them are a little bit dingy. Some of them are just, you know, not my style anymore, so I'm getting rid of that. This is another area that I've been meaning to declutter. I have a bunch of planner stuff down there that I want to do a giveaway on, and finally I'm gonna get to sort them out in different boxes and actually sort them out so that I can put them just like in these boxes over here. I'm reusing these from like Amazon packages that I've gotten over the time, and that way we could, you know, give them away. And then some of those I will be putting on Mercari, so watch out for that. And then over here I'm gonna try and reduce my planner collection. As much as I love them, I just feel like I do have a lot, and I kind of want to get this organized a little bit better. So whichever ones I'm not using, I'm just gonna get rid of them. And then back there we have some Christmas wrapping paper that I need to put downstairs. So just a little bit more of decluttering. Hopefully this looks a lot better when we're done, because this is a lot right now. If you have a corner in your house that has just gotten cluttered with random things and you don't know where to begin, what I like to do is start by tidying up, by putting away the things that you already know have a home and that you're going to keep. That way it just makes things a little bit easier. For example, like this charger that I had on the floor, I made sure to put that away because it belongs to the laptop that I use on a daily basis and I know I'm not going to get rid of that. So just tidy up your space, and then as you're going along, make several different categories of how you want to get rid of that item. So for example, if things you're going to sell or give away or donate or whatever it is. So as I was going through each thing, I knew that certain things I wanted to sell and others I had already planned to do a giveaway on. So immediately upon like grabbing it, I started taking pictures of whatever it was that I was going to post online. So that way I don't have to go back to the pile that I made and like redo things, because I feel like sometimes it could be so tedious. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and do this right away. Like the picture doesn't have to be perfect, like it doesn't have to be the greatest lighting. I just want to get rid of it. And that's exactly what I did. And I feel like even though it took a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to take, it made my life so much easier because a lot of the stuff that I did post to sell has sold, and that was within like a few hours. So I was really, really surprised by that, and it encouraged me to like declutter more spaces in the house, which I didn't get a chance to film after filming this, but that like totally encourages you. You get a little extra cash in your pocket, you give it a different home, your space clears up, like it just helps you out so much mentally. Like I feel like I can concentrate in this space. Like my life is just so much easier. I don't have to like constantly think about like cleaning up a space, because the less things that you have, the less things that you have to put away. So I really love decluttering. Like it's actually really fun even though it could be hard sometimes depending on what it is you're decluttering, but I do enjoy it because I feel like my house is like clean and it's like a space that I'm happy to live in, and there isn't like clutter everywhere. So I highly recommend it. I am finally done decluttering over here and it just looks so good. I'm so glad I did get rid of a lot of planners. It doesn't look like it, but I did, and I'll show you guys in a bit. And then over here there's just like everything that belongs and it looks good, and I am happy that there's no more like clutter. And then this over here is everything that I'm getting rid of. Make sure to check out Mercari because I will be selling a lot of this, and I'm selling it super cheap, like $10 for like a whole box of planner goodies. And then the higher end planners, I will be selling the ones that I purchased, and then I'll be doing a giveaway on some of the things that were gifted to me. So there's a little bit of everything over on Mercari to check out, and always check my Instagram because I will be doing the giveaways there. Alright, so here's everything that's in my truck right now that we are donating. I also included some things that were in the garage. So we have quite a few things and a trip to make. It's really close to where I live, so I'm glad that I could like easily drop it off. But that is it. I'm so glad this is all out of my house.